All right. So
I'm about to do the Jesus fall, niggas, because we back.
like Easter. So anyway.
ZFG back in the building.
Back in the building.
So we coming back. We're coming back to this top 10 list. We figured out where these niggas actually reside as far as label homes and whatnot, and then we're gonna get in. We're gonna get into the list.
Okay, so
I hope y'all took a break like we did, because
the two honorable mentions are French Montana and Pusha T.
Okay.
Basically, French Montana's on Interscope.
Okay.
Him and Kendrick are the only two from Interscope on here.
Okay.
But Kendrick was number one.
Right.
You know, but French got, you know, he got but Kendrick, we can actually say is on there as number one
because he earned it. But I will say this in French, you know, you don't know this.
That's to shut up your good critics like us.
But you're getting triply raped because you're signed to Bad Boy, MMG, and Interscope.
Come holla at Meta World.
Everybody's reaching in his pockets. Then Pusha T, who's signed to Def Jam. Let me say this, Def Jam is most of the list. Because we have Nas, Kanye, Big Sean, Rick Ross, and 2 Chainz, all from Def Jam. So this is what I'm going to say about that. Either Def Jam signs all the hot artists, or Def Jam rules the music world. You know, or both.
I'm gonna go with number 2 because it's fucking Def Jam.
It's money.
At the end of the day, it is Def Jam.
It is Def Jam.
You know, Def Jam was what niggas knew. Shit, most of us grew up on Def Jam.
I only thought Def Jam was the only record label back in there, because I'm talking, you know, I'm a little bit older than you guys, because we had LL Cool J, we had the Beasties, we had anybody, it was on Def Jam.
Predominantly Def Jam and Control.
Man, DMX, LL.
Exactly. They had Redman, they had everybody. Like, they've always had everybody.
So that's what it was.
All right.
Like I said, and these are
they were quality and quantity.
And let me just say this, because I know a bunch of y'all motherfuckers out here talking about, oh no, they're not. They're signed to good music. This is the parent label.
It's called imprints, people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybach Music is an imprint.
Exactly.
On a label. Good music is an imprint.
Yep.
They have parents. That's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
You know, and it's okay to read. We like to advocate that. Read. Go read about it. Find out.
Well, it's, you know, it's, I don't want to use such a word as pyramid scheme, but right, if I get put on, and I got people reaching in my pockets already, the best thing I could do is create my own imprint. That way, you know, like, not only am I going to help get good music out there, but then I'm reaching in somebody's pocket too. Like, you know, like, we
sharing the same paycheck.
Exactly. It's good. It's good music.
One hand wash the other. Both wash the face.
Yes.
Jadakiss. That
yes.
Jadakiss.
That was Jadakiss.
Also on this list is Drake, who everyone, of course, is going to get mad because he is signed to YMCMB, but YMCMB has a boss. They're not that big, you know, as everyone likes to think. You know, like we're just talking about Maybach Music and stuff like that.
YMCMB is an imprint of Cash Money, which is an imprint of Universal.
Republic.
Yes, Universal Republic.
It's Republic.
So there you go. He signed to an imprint of an imprint. That's crazy.
So over your head lyrics. Pusha T, you're signed to one nigga who signed to another nigga who signed to 3 niggas. Now that's bad luck. That's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you learned something.
And then we got ASAP Rocky, who is signed to Sony.
Okay.
He is the lone wolf on this list for that group. I mean, you know, take what you want from it, you know, but
Def Jam pretty much.
Yeah.
So with that being said, now that we got the whole label home situation, because So made a valid point about
I just want to know what's going on before it happens.
And it proves and now he has a valid standpoint. Now,
let's actually get to the niggas on the list.
Yes.
First of all,
my apologies for the sidetraction.
I just want to start with.
I see what you did there.
Yes, you did.
I'm ridiculous.
Angelique
fingers. So
shout out to Angelique. What up, though?
Hey,
we still need you for the fucking opening thing when you come, but you never here. But that's whatever. So anyway, I want to start by saying, the fuck are y'all doing? Cause
MTV,
Viacom, whoever the fuck you want to be under.
Exploited, deleted.
Oh yeah, by the way, MTV is also not owned by MTV. They're also owned by Viacom, who also owns
VH1.
So,
you mean All Music?
all the music on TV.
Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
All music.
Pretty much, essentially.
Not ours anymore.
So what's going on with this list?
What we got? Let's start at 10, or you want to start number 1 down?
No, we definitely gonna start at 10.
And Sway.
In your inexplicable head wrap.
I thought he cut his hair.
Nah.
Oh, we're actually talking about that.
I saw. I could have sworn
he's on the list.
No. He was the moderator of the list. Now, Sway, like I will say, you are one of the few people who I actually listen to with, and respect your. So I have to say,
really,
who Sway?
Yeah.
I fucks with Sway.
Yeah, Sway and King Tech.
Yeah.
There used to be some good hip hop coming from them dudes back.
That's the first
But as far as like his opinion on music, because like I used to respect Funkmaster Flex, and because he would only drop bombs on good shit, and now he drops bombs on everything. So
drop that bomb.
So he's pretty much like Syria.
Yes.
That's a politics joke for you, world.
I'm just saying though, like
do your research.
Sorry.
So yes, like I said, but in my opinion, I respect Sway.
Okay.
Yep.
But clearly MTV has something on you. I don't know if
this nigga worried. Hold on, they got his worried tone on.
I don't know if like you committed a crime, or you're ducking the feds, or you're tax evading, or what. I don't know what it is, but clearly MTV, you're in their pocket right now, because for you to co-sign the bullshit that's on this list. And granted, Sway was the only one that he had to keep giving the disclaimer. We're not saying, he kept saying it, we're not saying overall. We're not saying of all time. We're just saying in the last 12 months, this is what.
Yeah, this is what.
Okay. He had to keep giving a disclaimer.
On behalf of MTV, not himself.
No. That's what he kept saying. He was like, because we know every time we do this list, we piss people off.
I'm saying he works for a huge company though. Like it's like working for Disney. Disney got The Rock to dress up as the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, they put tutu. They lined his pockets very well.
Exactly, Sway's pockets.
What you mean?
But that's his contract.
Sway's the black Kurt Loder.
Yeah, but Vin Diesel or Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel stopped doing Fast and Furious and Riddick movies to be a babysitter.
And now he's back.
But
he got that Disney money.
But you get that. Everybody, listen. Hey Disney, holla at me.
You want to know that's all?
I'm not saying I wouldn't take the money.
Because Disney contracts are aimed specifically for the sole purpose of residual royalty income.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the only reason why people do that.
And that's why the Rock got to work so damn hard, because Vince McMahon's still in his pocket. So anyway, yeah. So like I said, so Sway, I don't know, because listening to you on MTV and then listening to you on Shade 4-5, it's like I'm listening to two different fucking people.
That's crazy.
Word. Okay, because you listen to Sway on Shade 4-5 would not say the shit, wouldn't co-sign the shit on MTV. So anyway, with that being said, like I said, in your panel's a bunch of fucking idiots. I'm sorry, because when you say something like, for example,
wait, hold on,
who else was on the panel?
Let's get.
I don't even know who the fuck they were.
Do you have quotes based on the niggas on the list?
I got on what some people said that I just couldn't fathom. I couldn't understand.
No, but were they? Because what we do.
Do you want to go in order?
Let's go in order.
Okay, so for example,
number 10,
Meek Mill.
And
it actually wasn't Meek Mill originally. It was
Frenchie.
It was French Montana, and then
Little Poopy.
It was French Montana, and they were like, oh, because he's, he brought New York back and blah 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 blah. And
where'd New York go?
Right?
Because they're saying the South took over.
It was on
music.
vacation.
How did the South take over?
So we're not getting into this right now. God damn it, now my voice is fucking up again. Get me some more water, please. So anyway,
stick to the list. Shut up.
So then they based it on, well, he still hasn't come out with an album yet.
Fuck.
He had his mixtape. So that's where Meek jumped up over him and Pusha T.
All right, so y'all niggas right now, all y'all niggas that got jumped over, y'all out of discussion right now.
Yeah.
Meek motherfucking Mill.
Well, the Dream Chasers mixtapes.
Uh-huh.
I listened to, I think, the second one.
Yep.
It wasn't bad.
It was all right. Okay.
I still haven't given the Dreams and Nightmares a whole listen.
I have.
But from what I heard, I tend to like the mixtape better than the album.
And that happens a lot nowadays.
I know.
It's like everybody puts their heart and soul into the fucking mixtapes, and then when the album comes out, it's like
not the same.
It's like
Slaughterhouse.
Don't go there.
It's like
just to shoot something out there. Mixtapes way better than the album.
Yo, that welcome. I know. Don't go there.
Not that there's nothing good on the album, but
No,
the mixtape's better than the album.
I know, and that hurts to the core.
So,
Or Joe Budden's mixtape that he came out with before No Love Lost.
Yep.
And I know if you have for some reason you hear this shit, I know you're gonna talk shit about us on Twitter, but whatever.
Yeah, maybe Instagram.
We're built for it. Holla at Funk Flex Army.
Yeah. Yeah, that Meek Mill. And I understand that this is not the most the list is not the 10 most lyrical MCs or the 10 game changing MCs, but it's just the 10 hottest MCs. But
over the past 12 months.
But when I hear the word MC,
you think of
I would tend to think that
lyricism
would be automatically ingrained in that. You would think that. Meek Mill, it's kind of pedestrian.
Okay.
I mean, listen. If I hear this nigga say to me one more time on a record, if he don't make no money, he's gonna take my money. If this nigga tells me that somebody told him to get them and he got them on one more song, I'm gonna fucking flip. I'm gonna fucking flip.
Okay.
Represent.
And based on your criteria, back to the Slaughterhouse point. Based on your criteria, why wasn't any member of Slaughterhouse on that list, or why wasn't Slaughterhouse as a fucking group on that list? Because they came out with a mixtape and an album
within the last 12 months.
And even though we have our opinions about what they did on their album, other than Life is Good and Kendrick's album, they killed everybody on the list.
As MCs.
Because
that's what you're basing
they
on.
killed
as MCs.
That was a better album than, like I said, actually, you know what? With respect to A$AP Rocky, because I didn't hear his whole album.
I heard it. It's not bad.
Okay. Is it better than Slaughterhouse's album?
I mean, as a Slaughterhouse fan, I was pretty disappointed by that album.
Yeah, but as was I.
It's hard to... Let's do
but it's not only albums. It's album and mixtape because
it is
because French
and they're talking about
did have an album, right?
No,
right.
Okay,
but then again, he's not on
the list.
Okay, we're getting off track. I'm sorry.
Yep.
So now, so Meek.
Yeah, so Meek. I mean, like he's like Freeway 2.0. Like only I thought Freeway had a better flow and better lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
But that whole screeching on the tracks and shit like that. I mean, yeah, that might get you hyped up. When you pop something,
and like I said, regardless, he has a fan base and he did have a hell of a work ethic. So guess what? I think I'm okay with Meek being number 10 on the list.
That's fine.
Based on their criteria, I'm okay with Meek.
Based on their criteria, all right. But like, I don't understand.
Number 9. Future. Now Future.
Does Future even rap?
That's where I'm trying to go with it.
Does this nigga rap?
I don't think so.
Because every song I've heard from him. Listen.
I'm just gonna listen.
You can't be in this conversation.
Okay.
You can listen in though.
So Future. Like I said, again,
hottest MCs. Does this dude? Is he an MC?
Never heard him rap. I've never heard. Except for Same Damn Time.
But was he rapping? Was that really going on?
That's what if they call what Trinidad James did rap, then I guess that was rap.
You might be.
Because so
I didn't know. I don't know what's going on. He can't. But listen, I feel like fucking Eminem. He can't sing. He can't rap, but he wants to do both.
Yes,
that's what it seems like going on.
Yes.
And what are they like? Now, granted, I've never listened to this nigga's album.
And apparently he's come out with an album, and he's come out with like a 1.5 album.
I've never listened to this nigga's album because I didn't know he rapped.
Now, like I said, his work ethic is crazy because apparently he's actually written shit for other people. He's on everybody's song doing their hooks. I woke up in a Bugatti, whatever. Anyway,
but that would make him one of the top 10 hottest ghostwriters.
Okay, I don't know. But here is
Hookmakers?
Wait. Now here is where the brain trust at MTV fucked me up the first time. And I quote, "It is a sham that he is only number 9. He should be number 1.
Based on...
I don't know. I don't fucking know. And that's why we have waited so long to touch on this list, because I've been trying to figure out how. But yes, they said it is a sham that Future, I guess maybe based on his work ethic, or because oh wait, I'm sorry. The brain trust at MTV.
Brain trust.
They kept saying, oh, well, And I don't mean to jump up the list, but they were like they were arguing about Nas because Nas never been on the list. This is the first
never,
time,
nope.
This is the first time that Nas has made the list.
Yep.
And they were like,
How often do they do this list?
Every
Once
year.
a year.
Oh.
But they were saying Nas has never been on the list. They've been doing this for 8 years. Nas has never been on the list.
Wow.
And they said the one dude was like, I can't agree with Nas being so high on the list. I can't agree with Nas being because you don't hear Nas in the club, like you hear a Future. In the club.
All right.
You hear a few. They're like, you hear a song that Future's on back to back to back in the club and blah blah blah.
Yeah, because they all sound alike.
Exactly. So
it's like one big ass
song.
song.
So I guess based on that,
It's
they
like
said
club
it's a
music.
sham.
From what I've heard, yeah, it's like freestyle music or reggaeton. It's like the same fucking beat for an hour.
Yeah, so it was a sham.
You know how I feel about reggaeton.
It was a
I
sham.
know what kind of reggaeton you feel about.
It's not even a real genre anyway. Who's number 8?
Wow, ASAP Rocky.
Okay.
And ASAP Rocky went on somewhat of a temper tantrum when
I heard about
when he saw his name was number 8 on the list because he was like he outworks everybody. He has more swag than everybody.
Stop.
Yeah, exactly. And
Stop.
I figured
That's
that
like
would
kicking
strike a
yourself
nerve
off
with
the
you.
list
Stop.
in general.
Stop. Listen. Swag is not.
mojo.
Like swag is not a fucking like it's not like presence, stage presence. You know what I'm saying? Drive. You know what I'm saying? You got a hyped up show. Swag is like it's not, or at least it shouldn't be a. What am I looking for? It shouldn't be part of the criteria.
Yes.
It shouldn't meet credentials. It shouldn't be a part of
It
your
should not be
credentials
a part of your
as an
credentials as an MC.
Yes. And now,
Zero.
like I said, as an MC, I feel ASAP Rocky should be higher on the list.
I
As an
think
MC.
I think ASAP Rocky. As we go up the list, we'll see. ASAP Rocky's. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him.
He's pretty.
I like him.
He got killed on that
One Train.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
He got killed on that One Train, and that's on his album.
Yeah, we did. But that shit was dope. That was a pretty underground track.
It brought it back. It had that old school.
It had a
whole
good
bunch
vibe.
of niggas on one track and you know what? His
Like
crew.
more about?
No hook, nothing.
Yeah,
Just
yo,
bum.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Sort of like, and you know what? And like I said, and I actually listened to Funk Master Flex the other day, where him and his crew was actually on there freestyling, and they were really freestyling. And his crew is a formidable crew.
Yeah.
Like they ill with it. So I do feel ASAP Rocky should have been higher on the list. So whatever. So I'm actually gonna leave you be on that one.
Yeah.
Number
I can fuck with
7.
that.
Number
7, the kilt wearing, Kardashian impregnating, owl mask wearing, screaming on stage, child rant, doesn't like Justin Timberlake,
I'm
doesn't
gonna guess
like
that
Taylor,
this is Kanye West.
doesn't like Taylor Swift. Beyonce had to. George Bush doesn't care about black people. I don't even. Man, Kanye fucking West.
All right. This is what I think about Kanye. You know, again, my opinion. I think Kanye West is a hell of a producer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think as an MC, Kanye West is average to above average at best.
At best.
Um,
Depending on which Kanye you get. Because if you get...
Depending on what Kanye you
Because
get.
if you get college dropout, late registration Kanye West... then
Even to graduation, like that,
yeah.
those first three
Three
albums
albums,
that had the yeah.
And then he went on that 808 and Heartbreaks, which
That break?
Which we know what's his name? John Stewart called
That
it
Vacation?
Kanye West singing into a tin can. And that was a very accurate description of it. Yeah. From then on out, that whole Twisted Dark Reef, whatever.
It was cool.
It was
like
cool,
musically, it was a cool album. You know what I'm saying? But oh man, Kanye, like,
and he had some moments on the Watch the Throne album too. He had some moments.
I don't like Watch the Throne that much. I don't.
No, there's like I think 4 songs on Watch.
Yeah, I really don't.
The Pete Rock joint.
Definitely not what I would expect it from Jay-Z and Kanye
Kanye,
together as an album. Not really.
Yeah, like I said, no Church in the Wild. The RZA joint, the RZA that shit is my shit.
The bonus one that
With
you have
Pete-Rock.
to at the very end with all the you gotta listen to all that shit
Yeah, with
to
the,
get
with,
to
with,
it.
with the Pete Rock.
Yeah.
The Pete Rock
Yes.
one, yeah.
But yeah, Kanye. I mean, did he drop an album in 2012? Does Good Music count as an album?
Cool, they were trying to. That was their explanation.
Because he wasn't.
And they actually had a couple contradictions when it came to Kanye West too. And I this is my second list, but I don't remember what the hell they said.
Yeah. All right, Kanye. But like as an MC, like you know, Kanye's not like I don't particularly gravitate to him so much as an MC, rapper, whatever you want to call him, as I do a producer. Mm-hmm. I never have. I mean, some of the stuff he says is cool, yada yada yada, but like not like Nigga. Oh,
Yeah, did you hear that Kanye?
you hear that
line?
Kanye shit?
Only line I actually found funny was when he was like, "I'm gonna tell y'all like George Bush told me, fuck you niggas, I'm out of here." I actually,
I can take that.
but you have to like, yeah, exactly. See, so chuckled,
and I can dig that. I mean, you know, he should he been over ASAP Rocky? Probably not.
Absolutely not.
Probably not. Them other two niggas, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
So
Fine.
yeah, okay. So now, like I said, Big Sean, who originally I think was like number 8, but then they pushed him up over ASAP Rocky, and they pushed him up over Kanye West.
Big motherfucking Sean.
And once again, here's my problem with the music industry. Because some of these niggas is so fucking talented when they first come out. You had like your Drake, who was nice with it when he first came out, when he was under Jay Prince's peoples.
Wait, can I just ask a quick question? Because we said that the people who made the list, they actually did something within the last 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell did Kanye do?
The good
Music.
compilation album.
They're trying to say the good
The Cruel Summer, the Cruel Summer that came out in fall or winter.
music. They got pushed back.
Because otherwise...
And Watch the Throne came out the year before than that.
That came in 2011.
Okay, so... Yeah.
August.
Yeah, so...
And he hadn't had a solo album since 2010.
And Kanye ain't got no mixtapes either.
Nah.
No.
So they just put him on there for the hell of it?
No, he did bring out a couple mixtapes actually.
No, he
but not since 08.
Apparently his biggest hit since 2010 was Kim Kardashian.
Oh.
Well, you mean her vagina? Her uterus.
Count it.
So yeah. So anyway, yes. So where are we now? Yeah. So Big Sean. When Big Sean first came out, I was like, oh shit, he's not bad. And then Kanye got his paws on him and told him, this is how you're supposed to do it if you want to get in the music game. Like Consequence had a good story where I guess at one point Kanye was going to drop Big Sean. Mm-hmm. And Consequence fought for him because he was like, nah, the dude is nice with it, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. And Kanye gave him another chance, and then Big Sean basically hustled his way into Kanye's favor. I'm thinking at that point is where he changed up his shit. Because, and here's what I don't understand. How you have someone like a Mos Def signed to your label, you have Q-Tip signed to your label, you have Common signed to your label, but now Common don't really fuck with them that much no more. Mm-hmm. Maybe because they're trying to get Common to change up his shit. And
the Common's only been the same forever.
Yeah, word.
You know, nice. With the exception of that point where he was fucking with Erykah Badu. Because let's face it, nigga, you had on a yellow top and then you had like some flesh.
Every dude who fucked with her got crazy,
yeah.
though. That's gotta be some good pussy.
Yeah.
Fuck Kardashians.
Well, she got that thing behind her. You see that shit?
Fuck those Kardashians.
I didn't know Erykah Badu had that. It was like, she
got that thing
behind her.
Yes.
Oh my word.
Anyway. But anyway, so like I said, so Big Sean's number 6 on the list because now they were like, oh yeah, because he killed Kanye on every song they did.
Did he?
They were like he had the best verse on
what?
Mercy.
Wait, stop. On what song?
Lamborghini Mercy. Yeah, they said because they were like Kanye's verse wasn't necessary on it because Kanye made that song worse. And
he might have his whole Scarface breakdown in the middle might have been a complete departure from
what was going on
the song and maybe hip hop in general. Because at that point I felt like I might have been popping a Molly or something at some club with fist pumping and shit like that. But I'm gonna go on record and say this: as stupid as this nigga's verse sounded and actually was, 2 Chainz's verse was better than Big Sean's verse.
Absolutely.
Because Big Sean's verse, he jumping the song off, right? Mm-hmm. And this nigga jumped the song off with, I would say, arguably one of the greatest struggle verses ever. And I feel like he does this quite frequently. You already know how I feel about Big Sean. Like I
throw money in the air like I'm trying to pay the sky.
I want to kill him for that. Like I don't really want to kill him, but I want to kill him for that. But say yay, don't we do this every day? We work them long nights to get a payday. Did this nigga say so much hate? I need an AK. Like, I mean, now we out in Perry? Yeah, I'm Perrier-ing. Mm-hmm. The best line in his song was "White girls politicking." That's that Sarah Palin. Mm-hmm. But I like that. That was cool.
I like that.
That verse was just like I'm trying to really get in. I'm trying to get into this song and get a beat dropped. All right, cool. I'm trying to get into this shit.
And that whole song was Big Sean was like, and then Pusha T brought it back where you're like, okay, I'm willing to give it a listen. And then Kanye was,
he got a little hype and like, all right.
And then 2 Chainz was like, you know, it's bad when 2 Chainz pretty much has one of the top verses on the song.
Now,
pretty much.
Does in your opinion, does it hurt or help if he has any type of mainstream crossover? Because he did a track with Justin Bieber.
And they actually referred to that too. They were like, oh well, he did the blah, 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 blah. And so he's appealing to the masses. And they also said that Click. They said he held his own.
He held his own on Click.
Yes, with heavyweights like Jay-Z and Kanye West.
He held his own on Click. Yo,
who wrote that review?
Listen,
the MTV Brain Trust.
As an MC, again, that might actually be a bigger struggle verse than his verse on fucking oh man, I tell a bad bitch do whatever I say. My block's behind me like I'm coming out the driveway. Nigga, really? Are we doing this shit?
Do it.
Yeah, that's one of his ad-libs. Like, are we doing this shit right? Sean, are we doing this shit right now?
Yeah, so.
No. What's my favorite part of that verse? I might let my crew bang. My crew's deeper than Wu-Tang. Like, really? My crew... Nigga, really?
I think everybody...
Let me tell you something right now. No one's crew is deeper than Wu-Tang.
No. Because, in fact, Wu-Tang Clan is nothing to fuck with.
Exactly. That's where I was going with that. They are a swarm of killer bees.
This nigga said in his verse, what? I've been up straight for 5... Did that nigga say he needs a spa day?
Yes, boy.
What's wrong with a spa day?
Nigga, please. Nigga, you
ain't never been in the spa.
It's the way he said it. Like, it was just like...
That's not chronic.
The hot stone massage.
And just to go back to Mercy, I give her that G because that's what I was born and raised in.
I'm very mad about that.
Okay. So obviously, I think y'all can understand that we don't agree with Big Sean.
Like, and then, like, I just can't, can't do it. I can't do it with Big Sean.
Yeah, so,
I just can't. Do I feel like he should have been on the list? No. I can't do it with him. I can't do it.
No, or if he should have been on the list, I will actually say I think Meek should have been higher than Big Sean.
I will say that Meek should have been higher.
And
but
ASAP should have been higher than
both those guys should have been higher.
I would say that
he deserved to be higher than Kanye.
He deserved to be higher than Future.
Yes.
Maybe not Kanye, because you know what?
And that's they were like, whoa, but how can Big Sean be higher than Kanye when he's signed to Kanye? They were like,
what does that have to do with anything?
So now you see
back to the competitive nature. My job is to murder you.
So now you see. So now you see where my brain was.
So you signed me, and clearly I must not be as good as you.
So now you see where my brain was leaking out of my eyes when.
Well, that's the whole Jay-Z Rockefeller thing. Remember?
I told you about that. You can bubble,
but you can't
pop, right?
Meanwhile, we gonna say you this Drake.
Yeah,
we gonna say you these 2 Chainz.
Hey, you know what's awesome about that? That's a good segue because we're gonna take a small commercial break.
Okay, but before we take we're just going to recap the top 10. So Meek 10, Future 9, ASAP 8, Kanye 7, Big Sean 6. We're gonna come back after this break and we're gonna give you the top 5.
Oh man!
And here's where we
actually started from the bottom and now we here.
So question, do y'all want to play some of these top 10 dudes in comparison to some what we feel would be qualified good music that should have been in this top 10 list?
We can think about it, but then some of these niggas might get paid.
Can we?
So we just gonna play good shit?
Yeah, cause I was actually gonna. I'm not gonna fucking spoiler alert. I have a recommendation once we get through the list, but let's go to this break.
So we'll be right back.
Yes, and then we're gonna, like I said, and then we're gonna make a lot of y'all niggas mad.
If you don't like it,
if you mad already, I just ask that. Wait, there's more.
Nathaniel Smash. We'll see y'all niggas shortly.
Yep.